This is German disc golf, and it's not at all what I expected it to look like. Today I'm showing you how I played the top 5 courses in Germany, all in the span of 1 week. Was it a success? Well, you're gonna have to find out with the continuation of my Wild Runs Travels the World series. This is going to be a 3-parter. I have so much fun stuff to share here, and dare I say, at moments I felt absolutely naked, literally. But with that, let's dive in. So apart from that, I had 5 main side quests I wanted to achieve. Number 1, fully embrace Oktoberfest. I am not a hardcore drinker at all. I absolutely abhor drinking by myself in public because I'm worried someone's gonna roofie me, which very low probability, but I'm an anxious person. And along with that, anxiety number 2, survive the Autobahn. I think I totaled to 140 miles per hour. It was actually a lot more terrifying than you might think. And number 3, go to a German sauna/spa. If you know anything about German culture, very different from the States. I still can't believe I actually did this. If I could put it in one word, terrifying. And the last 2 may feel unimportant, but man, for me, they felt utterly important. Number 4, buy a German teddy bear for my son. I've heard great things about the Schleffly teddy bear, I think it is. I spent a lot of effort trying to get that stupid teddy bear. And number 5 is explore the German Aldis. I have loved Aldis for a decade now. I've heard amazing things specifically about German Aldis. I follow like the Aldi subreddit. I am knee deep in Aldis. Getting to experience quality breads, cheeses, and meats. Oh. I can't understate how excited I was for that. But that will all be explained in this 3-part series. So with that, let's dive into the actual disc golf. And you may be asking, why Germany? I'll get into the main reason later, but I may have said on more than one occasion that European disc golf is way better than American. The European section, which I think ultimately just provides a better experience for everybody. I love that these European courses had basically spectators able to watch the entire course from start to finish. Every one of these European courses has done it so well. And why disc golf in Europe feels so much bigger of a deal. So hopefully I can back up that exact statement with this series. But the whole genesis of this trip was actually totally different than what happened. I wanted to play with Simon's brother in Bremen. Turned out to not really pan out. He was actually in the US, which is crazy timing.
In my heart is a waterfall of windmills and rockets and empty baskets.
Now I have a 6-hour train ride.
In my heart is a waterfall of silver linings and dirty laundry and bedtime.
We made it. 6 hours of sleep over the last 30 hours, but not enough. Not nearly enough. Gotta take a train 30 minutes, drive 2 hours to Munich. Gonna do Oktoberfest, which will be interesting. And then we're gonna play some disc golf. What a journey, and I'm feeling beyond dead. But that's okay. It's all part of the fun. Just getting walking in the streets of Germany in the middle of like 5 a.m. Living it up. Lots of rain. Everything just is always a little bit more difficult than you expect it to be, but that's okay. I love the stress.
Nächste Station, Schwabstraße.
Highways and silver linings and two dogs fighting.
I thought I would pop in during the series with my behind the scenes, because to me, the most interesting part of videos like this is what the creator didn't capture. So it forces me to remain in the moment and not worry about if something was or was not captured. So here I was driving on the Autobahn, absolutely shaking due to obviously having unlimited speed. But along with that, there was a constant feeling of driving wrong, not giving way to drivers, because the Germans are extreme and you must only be in left lane if you are passing. But after I got over that, I could finally let go of all the stress and really push my limits, where I was able to actually go 140 miles per hour, which was insane. It requires a lot of trust from everybody, but damn was it cool. Next up, Oktoberfest. It was truly one of the events that might sound either totally lame or trashy if you just hear about it, but IRL, it was epic. It was fun, safe, family friendly, and community driven. I randomly met like-minded marathon runners who in my group chatted about finishing the Berlin Marathon just a couple days prior, and it was an absolute blast. There was moments that I felt definitely out of my element, but overall, such a fun experience, and I highly recommend it if somehow you are in the area during October.
Everyone makes fun of German efficiency. Ha ha.
All right, day 3, I think it is. It's been a bit of a journey going from Oktoberfest to living a normal life, but I think the rest of my journey will be straight disc golf. So let's see how that goes. Hey man, my parallel parking skills were terrible, but we're learning step by step. All right, I flew across the globe to play this course, the Berg course, with my Berg. I'll be playing, obviously, with my Berg, and I have to try to get under par. And if I do lose, I'll be giving away this Berg to one of the comments down below. Just make sure you're subscribed. And with that, let's get into it. And I can't really understate how epic this course is. Huge hillside with foggy conditions. Then we got like a really crazy uphill with that nice looking house. But all right, 9 holes, let's do it. And I'm gonna be throwing my drivers just to warm up my arm a little bit, but I will be throwing the Berg. Oh, this is not gonna be easy. It felt like a rip, but it was only maybe 200 feet up there. All right, just gotta throw it like 150. Man, these hills are tough already. All right, that's a look. I'm winded. Okay. All right, this is maybe a 20-footer. We got this. Nope. Oh, come on. Oh, that's dumb. I think I can definitely get some birdies after this hole. The next one looks pretty easy. First one was kind of tough, but that's okay. We got this. All right, next hole, just like 150 uphill. Much more doable. It's super muddy on the ground. That's all right. Darn. Okay, not my best shot, but I've thrown these in before. Oh, that was this close to going in. Darn. All right, basket down there, probably 270. All right, I'm gonna test it out with my driver, see if I can get close. Yeah, a little easier than the Berg. Still kind of short, okay, but good to know. Just a little too far right. Oh, and well short. Okay, so probably another par. I cannot understate how epic this course is. This is just like some 3.5 on Udisc. What the heck? All right, these are definitely opportunities where I choke. So let's make sure I don't. And man, it is wet. I can understand why Simon left. It's tough to play any amount of disc golf because it's basically been raining the entire time I've been here. But again, these courses are kind of sick. park job, feels good. With that, if you want to grab your own berg, you can check it out on my site, Wild Runs Disc Golf, or hey, grab your own long sleeve, feels great. And if you want to be able to actually manage the insane amount of moisture in Germany, check out your own Wild Runs towel. You'll not regret it, and it helps support me, so do that. Let's go, let's go. All right, hole 4, down and to the right. Berg is probably not the best play here, but I think we should be able to find something. Can't really see the flight path. Just gotta do a skip forehand, and we should be able to get there. Get through. That's probably Circle's Edge, but we have a look. All right, got that huge wooden thing kind of blocking my shot, but other than that, pretty standard. I got a little lane on the right. Let's go. Oh, oh, come on. That was so deserving of a bird. So let's keep on going, 1 over. All right, we have a mystery tee. We have some benches down there. I assume that's where the tee pad is. I also don't even see the basket. This is another grip and rip it and hope for the best. Oh. I feel like I'm throwing with so much power, but it's so short. Let's try the driver. Yep, just a little bit easier. Basket's way up there. Definitely great on these kind of up shots. That wasn't a great park shot, but I did park it. All right, I guess we're looping the same holes because this is originally hole 3, but it's also hole 6. It's just not enough distance with the berg. All right, let's throw it in. Oh. Nope, not today. It's a repeat, sort of, but it's like behind the hole we just played. They're going back up to holes 2 basket. This is where you just told me to throw. All right, that's a putt. Probably Circle's Edge again, but I need to make this because hole 9 I think is kind of tough. Oh, let's go. First bird with the berg. All right, last hole. Let's see if I can do it. All right, this is actually a pretty sick way to end it. It's down there, you can see it. And then it goes up to the tee pad is the basket we just played. So kind of a nice little safari layout. It's a little weird that there's not that many baskets to play a full 9 hole, but that's okay. And that should be good. Oh boy. All right, if I can jam this in, I will be actually 1 under, which would be sick. And if you're wondering why I am in Germany, well, my wife is going on a trip and I was like, I want to go on a trip. So she's going to Paris. I am just chilling in Germany for the week. There's so much of the world that I'd like to see, and Germany is definitely one of those places. Did Oktoberfest yesterday. It was surprisingly not wild, but also kind of wild. Much more of like a family affair, which I did not expect. That was gonna be like just a bunch of like 20-year-olds getting wasted. Honestly, it was more kind of like a carnival. Carnivals are cool, but not really the vibe I was expecting. Oh, so with that, let's try to hit this. You are not center. I think you just gotta focus on my angle, get enough power to get it to the basket, a little bit of hyzer, a little bit of anhyzer, have it come back. Oh, come on. All right, well that is par. But with that said, still giving away 1 Glowberg to a comment down below. Just make sure you're subscribed and you may be potentially the winner of this berg. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a lot of other videos coming, but this was awesome. I did not expect this 9 hole that's rated 3.5 to be kind of actually sick. But with that, Wild Runs, signing out. Peace.
And that concludes part 1 of my 3-part series where I traveled Germany, tackling the top 5 courses in the entire country. So be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more.